you have an economy that is on the margin running a little bit hotter than the Fed would like. And, from a macroeconomic perspective, a little bit of cooling, even if it comes from a shutdown, is probably not a bad thing overall. Obviously, from a governance perspective, from a predictability perspective, from a political perspective, it's never a good thing when you have this kind of dynamic in the background. And I think the thing around these government shutdowns, excuse me, is that once they happen, it's never clear if it's going to be a quick one or a long one. And once sides start digging in, this could go on well into the new year.
So again, we were just talking with one of our analysts at Bloomberg Intelligence who covers Washington policy, and he had raised his risk of a shutdown, or odds of a shutdown, to 40%. That's up from I think 20 or 30% just a day or two ago. My sense is you feel like it's maybe even higher than that here. What's the politics of a shutdown here? How would you view the politics of a shutdown that might go through the holidays?
Well, I'm not sure anybody benefits from a shutdown, but the question is always, can you blame the other person more? And obviously, I think at this stage, it looks like this has been a shutdown that's been triggered by Elon Musk and Donald Trump scuppering this late deal that the Republicans, Democrats had agreed to. Having said that, President Trump just won a big election. It's very easy for him to write the narrative that this is Washington insider backroom dealing that he is fighting against and has promised to eliminate in Washington. So I'm not sure. I think both sides feel like they've got the upper hand here, which I think, as you say, leads me to believe that the odds are maybe higher than 40%, although, these things tend to change very quickly from 1 hour to the next. It just doesn't seem to me that anybody's got a real reason to compromise at this stage. The one, minor deadline that's coming up is actually the president's inauguration. Does he want to be sworn into office with the government still shut down? But between now and then, I'm not sure what's going to force one side or the other to come to the table.
When we're thinking about the market, what sectors in particular could be potentially exposed to the impact of a government shutdown?
Again, if it's shutting things down for a week or a month, even 2 months, the macroeconomic impact is fairly limited. Obviously, you can see government contracts that don't get written, maybe defense contracts that don't get done this year or get pushed into next year. You get a lot of uncertainty, that maybe some businesses aren't planning their investments the way they would like to, given, the uncertainty around government spending. But the real questions are not so much around the shutdown itself as I think everybody is looking to both the tax debate that's going to come into line very quickly and what sort of differences they can expect in terms of corporate taxes and potential rollbacks of President Biden's subsidies to the automotive, to the electric vehicle, to the clean energy industry. And then the other piece of that, I think, that is driving things are the tariff wars that are building up.